Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $119.99 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
Welcome to the warm-up for the Kevin Calabro Show. Jim Moore with Dave Wyman. Kevin is down in Portland preparing for the NCAA tournament first-round games. Tomorrow, ESPN national broadcast, so we're holding down the fort. Dave and I, lots of free agency news that we're going to get to today. Good news yesterday with the Seahawks re-signing Red Bryant. Today, what do we have, Dave? We got Chad Henne in town. We got Steve Hutchinson in town.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we got, what, Matt Flynn coming to town?
Yeah.
Who do you want to see the Seahawks sign out of that bunch?
Well, I'd love to see Matt Flynn, actually. I really like him. It's just a matter of, is he going to come at a reasonable value, you know? It's kind of like the Kevin Cobb thing last year. It's like, yeah, you'd like to have that guy, but not at $63 million, right? Matt Flynn looks good, but he's played in 2 games. So, you know, I don't think the Seahawks are in the mood to overspend for a quarterback. I don't think they're going to overreach there, but it'd be nice if you could get him for a good value, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to get hyped up kind of like, you know, because it's not what you're going to pay him, it's what somebody else is willing to pay him.
Well, and you have to wait on Peyton Manning, right? I mean, until all the other dominoes fall. We got to see where Peyton ends up, whether he ends up in Denver, Miami, Arizona. You hope like heck he doesn't end up in Arizona, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, and I was listening to Bob and Gross talk about, does that make them automatic favorites to win the NFC West, even though San Francisco is that good because you have Peyton Manning all of a sudden. But, you know, and that's probably I mean, I know that there's a health risk there, and I still think that may be very real, but there's not a huge risk. It's not as much risk signing a Peyton Manning, right? You're not panicking if you throw a whole bunch of money at him because you know he's a Hall of Famer. You know what he's going to do. Whereas Matt Flynn, that's a little bit more risky.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And I know Arizona has to make a decision on Kevin Cobb by what, Friday, is it?
Yes.
Or are they going to pay him $7 million? So they, I would think they were talking to Peyton Manning and say, hey, Peyton, let us know one way or the other. They've only got, what now, 72 hours?
Yeah, like,
before
well,
they have
we got to know by Friday, if you don't mind.
Yeah. And then what do you do if you're the Seahawks? If Peyton Manning goes to Arizona, do you consider Kevin Cobb?
Yeah.
I mean, these dominoes could end up falling the Seahawks' way. So we'll get into that. I also want to get Dave's take on the linebacker situation with the Seahawks. Now they're down to what, just one starting linebacker under contract. They've got David Hawthorne and Leroy Hill out there. Want to hear about the pros and cons of both these players from Dave Wyman, who used to play the position for this team. So you won't want to miss that. We got Mike Sando at 3:30, John Clayton at 4 o'clock, and one of the greatest Cougs ever, Robbie Tobeck, 5:30. All that and more on the Kevin Calabro Show. Join us. Thank you. Go Cougs. See ya.